in your awareness. That explains why I'm able to do what I do, which when I go into a state of just channeling, just deeply connecting with someone or just letting awareness pour through, there's a clear cognizance channel that opens up in me personally. And that's something that all of us have the ability to tap into to a greater or lesser degree. The point is, we all have this higher self identity, which is constantly encouraging us to connect with a higher stream of intelligence. We can access that anytime we choose to surrender, open up, and simply receive, which the first very difficult aspect of the matrix for a lot of people to synthesize is it's so masculine in nature that it's difficult to accommodate this feminine state of consciousness, which is required to understand the energy of your higher self. To receive is to be in the feminine state. That's a feminine action. And so for people that are used to just thinking, just being logical, rationalizing, creating strategy in their day-to-day lives, it's very difficult to think about how can I just surrender and receive? That negates your egoic reasoning. It makes you challenge your own assumptions, because if you have some gut feeling that comes up or some kind of an intuitive inclination to do something differently, your first thing that you're going to be doing is opposing that, finding every reason why you shouldn't introduce this almost irrational new belief or idea that comes in. Well, think about, first of all, none of these thoughts are random. If you're receiving anything, especially if you've been already on a journey to understanding yourself, receiving mastery, personal mastery, and awareness, you've been sending out that invitation for awareness to come in. You're being guided. All of us are being guided all the time. We need to start to listen and to receive this impetus for change. And so that's how we can start to literally upgrade our consciousness, by first realizing we're constantly having this information relayed to us. We just need to be at the frequency at which we can receive. So something interesting happens to people when they start to listen. Some people will have ringing in their ears. They'll start to literally have like this higher frequency transmission come in. Very often I hear this. People are thinking maybe it's tinnitus, like it's a condition, but then realizing, no, this is different. It happens sporadically. There's no medical reason for this. It's simply a sign that you are tuning into this higher frequency, or like a higher octave of your own consciousness, which is giving you information that you need to start to physically, viscerally let in. And if your brain is intercepting that, then you're not going to be able to actually feel the nature of that awareness. So if you want to go through a quantum jump, you first need to be okay with holding a higher frequency. You need to realize that what you're currently dealing with is probably some degree of doubt, skepticism. Maybe you're cynical about the whole thing. Maybe you can't imagine receiving anything that will allow you to transmute these lower density energies. But it's possible. So the first thing to also think about is, if you're dealing with any kind of resistance to transformation or to change, you're blocking the quantum jump. This is the most, counterintuitive yet obvious thing that comes through. A lot of people, they want to change, but then when you hear them talk about introducing that change, they're like, no, it's impossible, or maybe they just don't think that they deserve better, or they think that everything has to be difficult, or there's a struggle. So I always encourage people to think about, what is their underlying expectation about change itself? Because from my perspective, and from a higher dimensional perspective, change is everything. Change is the default. Everything's in flux. It's the only constant in life. It's change. And so if you want to be open to quantum jumping, to essentially spontaneously shifting into higher states of consciousness, you need to realize that change is that default. It's the golden ticket to realizing your higher self, realizing that is always present, and you've been the one obstructing your ability to actually instantaneously move into these higher states of consciousness.